you who is imprisoned. Freedom is all you ever live for.
God damn, you don't want to make her mad. What's up, y'all? Show Master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, well, this is really interesting. I didn't know they were making this, but there's a new Shogun series, I guess mini-series is coming to effects. Looks big budget here. And I remember reading this book way long ago. It was a really good book.
What is it all about?
Just like feudal Japan. And this was before... like today where the world is very interconnected and you can, learn about Asia, a lot of other countries very easily. This was a really in-depth book and I remember reading it and I was just blown away by the detail. He's a really great author, the guy who wrote this, James Clavell. He passed away, I think, maybe like a decade or two ago, but he wrote a lot of really good books over the years. I think one based in Hong Kong, another one in the Middle East, but he just had a knack for just creating vivid visuals before, we had the internet to tell you, like to show you it so easily. I'm expecting amazing visuals and just interesting details about feudal Japan here. So, yeah, I'm really glad they decided to do this because I think there was a TV series that was made maybe like 30, 40 some years ago, and with new technology and just, I think, access to a lot more things from Japan, they could fill in a lot more details about it. I don't know. Normally, I don't like TV series, especially period dramas, but something about feudal Japan has always been fascinating to me. I think you're going to love this, baby. This is, yeah.
So.
All right, let's check it out, yo. By the way, if you want to hear some wicked, wild stories about Vegas, you got to check out my channel.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show on my OnlyFans.
Let's do this. Well, man, it looks epic already.
I know.
Do not be fooled by our politeness. Our bows are maze of rituals.
Oh,
Death is in our air. And sea and earth. Just remember.
He's such a good
we live
actor.
and we die.
Oh.
We control nothing beyond that.
There's a saying out here, every man has three hearts. One in his mouth for the world to know. Another in his chest, just for his friends. And a secret heart, buried deep, where no one can find it.
Desire?
What kind of man wields power in a land like this? The one with the open or the one you never see? Will I die here? Likely.
Oh, shit.
War is coming.
Life and death are the same. Both can have value and purpose.
This is not where we die. We should be corpses, I know. But here we are. My life is mine and yours is yours. If you can't see that, you'll never be free of this prison.
It is you who is imprisoned. Freedom is all you ever live for.
God damn, you don't want to make her mad.
覚悟はできておりまする。
This looks like it's on the level of Game of Thrones quality budget. And the drama too, even, you know what I'm saying? But unlike Game of Thrones where it's just bloody for no reason, everyone dies for no reason, and it's just like over the top. Japanese culture, because it's always reserved, it's always that conflict between the reserved and that sort of aggression that they have that comes out.
That's why they have three hearts?
I don't know what the 3 hearts is about. I was still a little confused by that one. Maybe the 3rd heart has to do with like your secret desires of what you want that you don't tell anyone about. Honestly, I don't really remember too much from the book. It's a pretty in-depth book. That's why it needs to be a miniseries. I don't know if the Tom Cruise movie, The Last Samurai, took a lot of inspiration from this. Actually, was The Last Samurai based off of a book? Because this whole premise is that some white dude goes to Japan and he becomes basically like a Shogun warrior kind of thing. So it's that perspective. This is why it's fascinating, because it's like Japanese culture is just so different from Western culture. So The Last Samurai movie was, I guess, original screenplay, but I would not be surprised if it took a lot of elements from this original story, this book from a long time ago. And the one thing and I'm really glad they nailed it here. You know how sometimes, like, with Hollywood, I don't know, they kind of don't quite get the culture, especially when you're making a period piece like set in Japan. This feels like it really respects the Japanese culture. And the actors here,
they're good actors.
I was believing her at the end, like, oh yeah, she would betray anyone to defend her honor, her country.